Step one's pretty easy. You just pry off this little cover here. They give you a pry tool, but you need a 7mm socket. Is you gotta pop all these out on the inside. Goes all the way down. Kind of past inside the seat. There's a bunch of these. And then you can just pull this out and pop that. Remember, this one here slides out. It doesn't just pop out, it slides back out this way, away from the same thing, but it doesn't have a screw. So it's just these kind of retaining clips. Make sure, you know, you gotta use a little bit of force, and then right here, again, this kind of latches into there. So just slide it back and then pull it out and around, but it's free. Cover off here, to me, it was the easiest, is kind of get up under here and just pry it with this pry tool they provided. Kind of get under there and just use a little bit of force. You just got to get it at the very right point, but it'll pry up, and you can get in the middle here, same thing. So keep working with it. Just be a little gentle. Kind of reached out from underneath the side and lift this whole thing up. And there's a connector here. You can disconnect it if you want, but it had enough slack in it, and I kind of just picked it up, set it to the side. This is this lower trim. Just got a little pry tool. Get in there and just kind of give it a little force and try to be able to work it from the bottom and work my way up on it. A little hard to do this one-handed, but there we go. Keep going, a little bit of force, but it's just this same kind of thing, these retaining clips, and then you gotta kind of wiggle it out of here. There you go. That one's gone. This trim piece, get up under here, start prying here, and get this trim off for around this the radio. You need a T15 Torx. I've got like a reversible screwdriver here, but just a, you know, star bit, Torx bit, T15. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 around there. So you take 6 of someone else. So that's TRL Automotive, so shout out to them. And they have a pretty good detailed guidelines for a different one, but use a zip tie here, so all the force isn't on your connections here, but on the back of this, you can reach back and see this is your auto start stop. Couple over, it's this right here. This one you're gonna need to release this and pop it off. Unclipped. You got to take this red piece, and you could put a screwdriver right in there and pop this up. And then let me see if I can show you. Forgive my fingers and stuff, but this is trying to be detailed. You see where I'm pushing in right here? Push that piece in, and then you can pull right back. Self-explanatory. That exposed piece, just plug this adapter in. Same thing here. And then coming in from the back, find out right where we had it plugged out. Unplugged. Plug it back in. All right, there we go. Now just work your way backwards. All this back together, doing a little test drive. So let's start it up and see what it does. So when I start my truck here, the audio cuts out because of the Bluetooth connecting, but it looks very promising, like it's working. Look, the light goes off and it tells me auto stop off. But the second that you shift it into drive and start driving around, it keeps flashing, and you can see it right there where it did it. See, it says auto stop off, but then it flashes back to auto stop on, auto stop off. It keeps flashing back and forth. And so I actually do like a test drive. And so you can just see here me test driving it. Auto stop on and off, just keeps flashing over and over. Official rating of this thing is it is ass. It lives up to its name. I guess it does actually work, but it keeps popping up auto stop on, auto stop off, and you can't dismiss it, which is about 1,000 times more annoying than just pushing a button. So I'm just gonna keep pushing the button and slap this thing back together.